Three, two, one. We have liftoff.
Um, well, it's not like anyone's listening, except maybe the
Do
stars.
you ever feel
You ever think
like a
about how
plastic
quiet
bag?
it is out there? Not empty, just calm. Like the whole universe is
So
holding
you
its
want
breath
to
awaiting.
play with magic?
Back home, I couldn't hear
Boy, you
myself
should
think.
know
Always
what you're
noise, always
falling
people, always
for.
something, and now it's just me in the dark sky.
I
I used to be afraid of the dark, not the absence of light, just the not knowing. What's out there, what's watching, or what's not. But now I think this not knowing is the part I like. There's something kind of beautiful about it. Like maybe we don't need all the answers. Maybe I just asked them to write about space. Why does this? Okay. Anyways, you're still talking to yourself, which probably means it's time to sleep or go space mad. Good night, stars. Try not to blink while I'm gone. She stands, slowly walks away, and the stars remain silent, unblinking.
You
Welcome
make
back
me
to
feel
oh, that
like I'm
reminds
living
me.
That's our rendition of Katy Perry going to space. Thank you.
Thank you. She also released her tour set list. I forgot what it was called.
Yeah, what? All right, here we go. Big debate. Welcome back to That Reminds Me. I'm Jonathan.
I'm Mckenzie, and we're here to yap you for the next hour.
What do you think was more of a making it about yourself moment? Okay, Taylor announcing her album at the Grammys, or Katy Perry announcing her tour lineup from space?
Probably the Grammys.
I feel like going to space to announce your tour set list is like kind of extra.
She was gonna what's it called? Like it's just her in space. Like it's no one else. Like there was like other
there was
people,
a whole
but
ship
like
full of people.
Yeah, but like she was the main person going to space. They were going just with her. Right?
No, I mean, I think it was just like all like collectively.
Oh, I thought these were just like girly pops coming up to like, hey, going to space, wanna come kind of vibe. But interesting.
Along with Perry, the crew included Jeff Bezos's fiance, Lauren Sanchez, who was also a helicopter pilot. Journalist Gail King, a former NASA rocket scientist Aisha Bowe, bioastronautics research scientist and civil rights activist Amanda Engion. I probably said that wrong. Filmmaker Kieran Flynn rounded out the crew.
I mean, if I was going, you want to do something in space that's memorable. And her tour isn't going to be memorable. It barely sold out. So, like, I don't think it really matters.
Fair enough.
But if you guys are confused on what we're talking about, Katy Perry and all the other people that John just listed went to space for 14 minutes. That was a whole ride.
And Emily Ratajkowski, I believe that's how you pronounce her last name. She's a model if you don't know her. She posted a video, also commonly known as Emerada. She posted a video on TikTok saying that she was disgusted by the space trip, and said, quote, "Look at the state of the world and think about how many resources went into putting these women in space for what?" And honestly, I kind of agree with her.
Yeah, like, I remember in grade 7, I made a whole ass essay about space junk. I don't know why. I don't know how I learned about space junk, but I almost won with it.
You almost won what?
Every year at school we had a speech competition for the grade, and then you go to the gym and you have to perform to everyone, and then you go to like other schools to commit. I never went to the gym part because I don't like public speaking, but my sister did once for Aboriginal schools. Yes. But yeah, no, the world's kind of like dying. If you guys don't know.
I don't think that we should be putting our money into going to space for 14 minutes. Especially when instead we could be putting our money into going into the desert for 3 days to have the time of your life.
Yes, sir, chatters. Do you know what time it is? It's time to pop that pop culture pussy at Coachella.
Yup.
Yes, sir. Why are you laughing?
It's just such a how did we get here?
I don't know.
We're having the Coachella segment about popping our pop culture pussies, you know.
We're just so girly pop. We're
Mhm.
literally number one girly pop there is. And let me tell you, the merch is gonna go crazy.
Facts. Stay
When
tuned. Next year we'll have Coachella merch, guys. Trust. We'll have our own
It's
booth
gonna be
at Coachella.
what's the design gonna be? Excuse me.
It's gonna be a big vagina that you can go through because it's Coachella.
Oh yes. We're actually, you know how Travis Scott designed Coachella this?
Yeah, we're designing the desert next year.
Exactly.
He also, speaking about making things about himself, he made it about himself. But we'll get into that on day 2.
You have been keeping up way more than I have because social media has kind of been lacking. I was kind of there for Billy and then I dipped.
Social media has been eating. I don't know what happened to me in like prior years. Like, I care about Coachella, but I never really cared about Coachella. Like, I'd watch the sets that I wanted to watch. I'd never even thought about going or wanting to go or anything. And for some reason, in the weeks leading up to Coachella, I just got this like feeling in my gut that I really want to go next year. And that next year is gonna, like, the lineup is gonna be crazy. And like, haha, what if I went? Haha, what if I went? And then Coachella came. And now I want to go so bad. Oh my god, it looks heavenly.
Now,
even the bad parts I'm fine with.
Now, John and I have been playing Fortnite, and
yes,
he's been talking about Coachella. And I came to the realization today that Coachella lineup was kind of shitty compared to Lollapalooza at Chicago.
That's what I'm saying. This year, like, yes.
No, but like, I'm saying, why go to Coachella when we could just go to Chicago?
Because next year, Coachella's going to be crazy. Also, it's like Coachella, a lot of people forget that, like, Coachella isn't just about the music, right? Because, yeah, it's about the music, but Coachella is such, like, a thing in itself, like an enigma, right? That, like, other music festivals don't hit, that you almost can't compare it to any other music festivals. Because, like, it's all about going, they got every celebrity imaginable, right? They're going to be going to Coachella. All of the influencers, they're all going to Coachella. Coachella's side event is the fucking fashion show between all the influencers who are in a cold war against each other to have the biggest serve at Coachella in the desert. They're all battling, okay? You got the girly pops in the White Fox mansion. You got the freaking people brought by this cosmetic company and that soap brand and this, that. Then, now, I found out about the freaking Neon Carnival. We'll get into that, all right? There's so many layers to Coachella. People forget also there's a bunch of like art installations and shit, kind of like museums around almost, and like brand activations and stuff like that. It goes crazy.
So I've been to a music festival, as you guys know. I go to Coachella in Montreal with my boyfriend. It's like started to become a tradition. It's gonna be our 3rd year going, which is kind of crazy. And it's a very enjoyable experience because of how it's organized. Like, it's isolated, but it's not. It's easy to get there. You don't need to camp. There's free water everywhere, and all like stages. There's 5 stages in total, and most of the time the stage is like one person's on while the other stage is setting up, and then when that person ends, the other stage goes on. So you have constantly like have live music. And I feel like the way they do it is very, very well. Like, I want to go to Coachella just to say that I've been to Coachella because I love to brag.
Yeah, Coachella's also not obviously we don't live in LA, so it definitely shouldn't be for us. But to me, Coachella isn't like a go every year thing. I'm not trying to go. I want to do Coachella once and do it crazy. And then I think I'll be able to die happy.
But then I got like a notification about Lollapalooza, and like the lineup this year, like, I don't understand. Like, normally when people do a festival, they like do all the festivals. Like, they do Lollapalooza, they go to like the British people, they go to
Lollapalooza, Reading and Leeds, they go to Gov Ball, Oceaga.
For example, Olivia Rodrigo is headlining all of these places.
They
this
go to
year.
they go to freaking Rolling Loud Miami, Rolling Loud LA, Rolling Loud Chile, Rolling Loud. There's so many Rolling Louds.
Which is why it's so confusing. Like, Olivia has never actually performed her stuff at Coachella. She's been a guest.
And this
But,
is
like,
why next year is gonna be crazy.
And then, like, also, again, Chicago, Lollapalooza, Sabrina Carpenter's performing. And Tyler, the Creator, is performing. Well, and, like, Gracie's performing. And this is off the top of my head. Like,
And
I
this
feel
is
like,
why next year
why
is
suffer
crazy.
in the, like, let's just
Again,
go to this year. Let's just...
It's like it's a completely if you were trying to go to Lollapalooza this year, I would have gone to Lollapalooza. I'm fine with that. But Coachella's like a different beast. It's a different animal. It's not the same. It's not the same.
We'll speak on it. Why?
Because
Tell us all the activation.
like I said, it's just like all right.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go day by day at Coachella, okay, and discuss the things
At
that
the
I've learned.
end of this, let us know, would you go to Coachella?
So
Coachella, sorry.
boom, boom, boom. Part 1 of Coachella, right? Obviously is gonna be the housing, okay? Because if you're going, you need somewhere to stay, okay? So the number one cheapest option by far is to simply live there already.
Yes, you can do that.
Unfortunately, that's not possible for us, right? So the cheapest method at staying at Coachella, if you live like kind of nearby or are willing to rent a car or are already renting a car or whatever, is to car camp. Don't know what that is. Basically, you get like a little campsite sort of thing and you pull your car up and then you set up a tent with like your car there, and normally you like sleep in your car or you have your car backed up to like a tent, and that's where you reside. But you have to set up everything on your own, and that's not like that doesn't include tickets. So tickets to Coachella are about like $500 for GA. All right. So like that's already kind of expensive, but I would argue I'd argue it's worth it. Do you think it's worth it?
Just the tickets?
Just like if it was just $500 and go and you ignore the rest. Yeah. Okay. So let me actually pull up. I should have been more prepared. Let me pull up the pricing on these.
While he pulls this up, let me discuss also another factor is that you're in a desert. It's like 101 Fahrenheit.
Whoa, that was only the one day. The rest of the days are only like 95 degrees.
No, what's that in Celsius? 90?
Like 95 F2C. 35.
I
So
think
average
there
like
was a
35
day that it was 35 at Osheaga, and we were kind of dying a little bit. We were drinking so much water. And the nice thing about Osheaga, though, is if you got close enough, because you're there for so long, they love to shower you in cold water. Just once in a while, a sprinkler just goes off in the crowd, and you just get absolutely drenched. Which kind of sucks if you're holding electronics. Like, the guy in front of us had a whole camera set up, and he was panicking. But it's very nice and very refreshing. But I don't think they do that at other festivals, because I know Chapel last year was doing a festival like rounds, and that happened at hers, and she was like, what the fuck is happening? She was scared.
It's like when you told me that grocery stores like spray the
yes, the vegetable.
But I'd never seen that.
So in a grocery store, I used to say if you see this at a grocery store, you're gonna have a good day. Is the once in a while they will mist on the vegetables so they're all fresh and hydrated, and they look appealing, and that will go off every few hours or every hour, and if you saw it, you'd be blessed. And apparently y'all don't got that in America.
Okay, I have the website up right now. Granted, these prices are gonna be a little bit
expensive.
It's going to be a little bit inflated because this is only for week 2, and it's the week of like this weekend it's happening. So it's more expensive, right? So it's already lifted. But right now, general admission passes for week 2 you can get for $600. Now, sold out, they also have a 4-pack deal where you can buy 4 GA passes at a cheaper rate. So if you're going with a group of friends, then you can get the 4-pack at a cheaper rate and then also split that 4, obviously. And then it's cheaper for everyone, which is nice. For an extra $79, you can get GA with shuttle, which means that shuttle bus will
Wait,
walk around
an
the
extra
event with
what?
you. $79.
Okay.
It's actually an
Weird
extra
number.
$29, but oh wait, I don't know. After the fees and stuff, whatever. Extra $79. Basically, you don't have to worry about driving and parking. You just like show up. I believe they have shuttles that go like even to the airport. So you can just like fly in, hop on the shuttle. It drives you all the way there. You don't have to worry about Ubering. I saw a screenshot. I'm gonna be making this number completely up because I don't remember it at all. But I saw some picture. There was this guy on TikTok who was like, skip the Uber surcharges, like hire me as your private Coachella driver. And he like screenshotted it. And Ubers to Coachella are like $200.
Damn. I mean, with how long it'll wait in line because of how fucked up the parking is, valid.
Yeah,
fair.
yeah, they run you up. And then for almost double the price of GA, you can get a VIP pass at right now $1,200. Which
Very cheap.
A VIP pass over the GA pass gets you access to VIP areas located at 12 Peaks area, adjacent to the main stage and in the Rose Garden, which offers specialty food and drink vendors that are only available to you, air-conditioned restrooms, shaded seating areas, and full no-host bars. Also, as of this year, 2025, they added VIP areas adjacent to the outdoor theater and the Sahara stage, which will feature even more drink options, bars, extra shades, flushable restrooms, and more. Another thing that I want to mention here, because I'm reading it right here. So for the VIP passes and for the for the regular tickets, right?
Mm-hmm.
Payment plans are available, so you can like pay monthly on them and stuff. And according to some report, no idea how true it is or not, but according to some report, around 60% of the tickets to Coachella this year were on payment plans. Which, like, personally, I feel like I would only go if I could buy it outright, because it's like I'm only going if I can afford to go. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I don't want to go and then for the next like year of my life be paying off Coachella and stressing or something. I want to go if I have the money to go. You know?
Yeah, I've never done a payment plan.
I did one on my PC a while ago, but
well, you might have to do it again.
Please no.
Because his PC is dying.
Now, right now, car camping costs $179 for a car camping pass. There's also, I can't see the prices right now, but there's preferred front row car camping, preferred car camping, which is preferred car camping but not front row. There's powered car camping, where I think you get like a little generator sort of thing so that you can have like outlets and stuff. Shit, I really should have gotten all these prices together before they're like sold out. Unfortunately, I can't see the price. But they also have, oh no, here we go. I can't see the price of this. Tent camping, which is you have to bring your own tent, but they give you like the area for you to do it.
Yes.
That costs $197. So it's about $17 more than car camping, but you don't need a car. And then we get into the expensive shit. So, damn, these are way more expensive than when I looked. What the fuck? They have different tiers of like pre-made camping, right? Where you don't have to bring anything, you just go, and the camping is kind of like already set up. It's already a thing, right? I think they had something called like ready set camping, which is like the regular tent camping in like a tent that you could buy, but I don't see that here right now, so unfortunately can't get the price for you. But I can see the La Campana tent camping, okay? So for $3,729,
casual yeah.
Festival admission is not included, so you separately have to buy a $600 ticket. Bless you.
They didn't even sneeze. He's going insane. I didn't even sneeze.
But you get a private preset temperature controlled tent equipped with real beds for up to 2 people. It's in a secluded premium campground adjacent to the venue. You get one designated parking space if you need a car. They can accommodate 4 people max. There's metal bed frames and mattresses of your choice. So you either choose 2 or 4 twin beds, or you can choose 1 or 2 queen beds. So depending on how many people you have going, you get to pick. But I don't think, so it's $3,729 for the 2 queen beds, but also $3,729 for the 4 twin beds. So the pricing is like pretty similar across the board based on the beds. It's not like changes per option you're getting, You get sheets, pillows, pillowcases, a duvet, a woven blanket, 3 pillows. There's 2 bedside tables, 2 side chairs, a bistro table, a rug, a battery light bulb. You get a tent lock so that people can't steal your stuff. And you get an extension cord with 3 plugs so you can charge small electronics, but you can't do like hair dryers and stuff because I think it'll like blow up it'll like overdrive the outlet,
Yes.
You got a portable cooling unit to stay cool. You get exclusive showers and flushing restrooms that are only available to powered car campers and La Campana. See, this is where the Hunger Games comes into it. I've seen a lot of people in like TikTok comments and stuff saying like watching this from District 12 or whatever, and a lot of people have been comparing Coachella camping to the districts because a lot of the things like restrooms and stuff like that are separated by the tier of camping that you do, which is essentially separated by your economic status, making it the Hunger Games.
Yeah, James Charles apparently commented that Coachella is like District 12, which is a little confusing. Let me see if I can find the post, but while I do that, feel free to keep yapping.
So yeah, that's for $3,729, which honestly, that's not worth it at all. Because what the fuck do you mean you got to spend that? And then each person in your party also has to buy tickets, which at $600 a ticket, you're looking at spending, if you're going with the 4 people to max it out, right? You're already spending like $2,400 on tickets, right? But
apparently that's not what he said. He was saying what you said, that people are saying they're watching from District 12. Because he's quite capital, if anything.
Yeah, he's definitely part of the bougie at the top influencers.
Yeah.
But for only like $1,000 more than that last thing that I was talking about, right? With like the pre-made beds and stuff, but you have to buy passes. You can get a tent on Lake El Dorado. Now that $4,762, right? That includes festival passes for 4 people. So it's $4,762 for 4-person GA, or $7,102 for 4-person VIP.
7,000?
Yeah, which
okay.
if you break it up by dividing it by 4, that's $1,700 per person. Or for the GA, it is $1,100 per person.
Yo, it's kind of expensive.
And that's in USD. Let's check USD to CAD right now with the value of the Canadian dollar. And let's do the VIP for fun. So it was like $1,700. So for that, it would be 2,300 Canadian dollars.
I don't even got that in my bank account. And that's my savings.
You at least get the festival passes. So that comes with a secluded camping area where only Lake El Dorado campers are allowed, okay? So the last fancy tent that you got, you were with the powered car campers. Now you're only with other Lake El Dorado campers, okay? So this is your district. It's a 4-person tent. Now this one doesn't come with real beds, but you get cots, sleeping bags, and pillows. And then the sleeping bags and pillows are yours.
So I'm paying more just to be alone?
You're paying more for a secluded area, for tickets included with your tent. You're paying more for the actual pre-made tent. So like you're paying way more than car camping, but car camping, you need a car, you need a tent, you need, whatever you're going to sleep on. You need some way to power it all if you don't get the power to car camping, all that. This, you just get to show up. You have the cots, you have the sleeping bags, you've got a parking space if you need it. You're on facility so that, you can just walk to the event. Everything is like included, All you got to do is show up, bring whatever you were going to bring, and like buy food and water,
Interesting. Okay.
So that's the Lake El Dorado tent camping. Now there's also Lake El Dorado lodges. Okay. Now these are wooden lodges also on the lake, so part of the same district. Okay, but instead of it being a tent, it is a lockable mini wooden lodge. These are only available for 2 people at a time. All right, so a 2-person GA wooden lodge is going to run you $3,484. So divided amongst the 2 of you, that's $1,700. So basically the same price as 4 people going VIP to the tent. You can send 2 people GA to the wooden lodge, right? Or $4,624 for VIP, which is $2,312 for 2 people to go VIP. Now, the only difference between this and the tent is that it's a wooden building. Like, you don't get air conditioning in it. You don't get any like extra perks. Wood. It's just a wooden lodge, lockable door, 3 windows, and only 2 people can stay in it. So personally, I don't think that's worth it. I think the Lake El Dorado tent is worth it. I don't think the wooden lodge is worth it, personally. I don't know about you.
Why don't people camp with a RV?
We can get into that.
Okay.
So, there was actually a lot of people making videos where they either owned an RV or rented an RV and then got the like RV camping passes, which I don't see on here, but I know do exist. But basically, you spend essentially the same amount as car camping, but you have an RV, which, like you said, you get a shower, you get a kitchen, you get all different kinds of stuff. So a lot of people think that is way more worth it, right? Now,
yes.
Let's say you don't have an RV. You know what you can do? Get fucking upcharged at Coachella and buy one of their camper van camping packages.
What does that entail?
So, the Pop Top camper van camping package, you get a Pop Top camper van with 2 double beds and seating for 5, okay?
Is people sharing 3 persons per bed? Like,
no, seating for 5, not sleeping.
I know, seating. But where's the one person going if you're bringing 5?
On the roof.
Okay.
So festival admission is not included in the price I'm going to say. Okay, so this is just camping. You also have to buy tickets for $600. So you get AC, real beds, a kitchen, power, and more. Okay. It's at a premium campground adjacent to the venue entrance. Exclusive flushing toilets in the campground. So it's not even that you have like a toilet or something in like your RV or some shit. You get access to exclusive restrooms once you get into the venue. So I guess there's a separate district in the venue just for the camper bathrooms or something. You get access to 24-hour showers, which is another big thing with the districts, is the separation of the showers, because there's different tiers of showers and how nice or not nice the showers are, and then how many people have access to those showers determine how long the shower line is and how long you're going to have to wait to get a shower. The bedding is a memory foam bed with sheets, pillows, pillowcases, a duvet, wooden blanket, and a throw pillow. The kitchen, you get a fridge, freezer with an ice tray, a sink with fresh drinkable water, portable 2-burner stove to cook. The seating has 2 swiveling captain chairs and a bench that can apparently seat 5 people. And then outside, you get 4 camp chairs, an outside table, a rug, a shade awning off the side of your van. You get household plugs, USB plugs. There's a built-in stereo with Bluetooth if you want to play music. You get blackout privacy shades so no one can see into your van. All that for the low, low price with no festival admission of $5,537.
Oh, but you can split it. You're not alone. You can split
With
it.
2 double beds, if you maximum pack 4 people into that, it's going to be $1,384 per person, plus a $600 ticket gets you $1,900. Which, honestly,
I'm broke.
if you have the extra money and you really can't survive camping, I don't think it's that bad splitting it. Granted, a double bed is not that big, so if you're, I don't know, me, it's gonna be a struggle. But it's not the worst thing in the world, right? There's also a Pop Top Plus camper van that's a little bit fancier for a couple $100 extra. However, the big one, right? The one that I want to do someday costs, I believe it's $12,000. I don't see it listed on the site here.
What per person?
$3,000 per person.
Okay.
Okay. And that is for Sahara camping. Or
I know,
safari.
week 1 or week 2 we're talking here.
Camping. That's just like the default. Right, week 1 and week 2, it's the exact same.
Well, the guests are,
Well, yeah, I'm saying like pricing wise, it is the exact same.
Well, that's stupid. Why would you go to week? No, I swear it's different. Is it cheaper for week 2?
I'm looking at it right now. For safari camping, it's the exact same price.
Oh, okay. Maybe tickets are cheaper.
So for safari camping, they have safari tents and they have a safari cabana. Now, interestingly, safari tents and the safari cabana are all $12,000. It doesn't matter. I don't know if they're cheap, like if one's cheaper at some point, but all I've seen and all I've heard is $12,000. This says here, it says like buy early to save because there's no difference in tiers, quote unquote. So I assume the earlier you pay, maybe it's down to like $10,000 or something. But right now, if you wanted to do this, it's $12,000. Okay. But this comes with, let's read the safari tents, at $3,000 per person, right? You get the choice of a queen bed or 2 queen beds. You get an air conditioner, so you're air conditioned, a power strip, lighting, mini fridge, towels, linens, pillows, a full-length mirror with seating. You also get a pair of guest passes, artist guest passes for the weekend, which also gets you access to all of the VIP amenities that the VIP passes come with. But in addition to that, you get access to artist guest viewing areas within the festival at all the stages that are like right up at the stages. Okay. So you don't have to rush as soon as it opens to get barricade. You can get really, really close, really, really easily without trying. You also get safari exclusive golf cart transportation between the campground and the stages. Okay. So you wake up, you get ready, you want to go to the main stage. Okay. You just got to walk over, get in a golf cart, which has a dedicated driver, and be like, yo, I want to go to the main stage. They drive you to the main stage. You get to cut the bullshit, go past the crowd, go to the artist guest viewing area, be super close, watch it, then go, oh shit, I want to watch someone on the Sahara stage now, right? You can just go back to the golf cart that's still waiting for you, get on, and go, take me to the Sahara stage. And then they take you to that stage. No walking needed. You just cut straight to the stage. It looks like fucking paradise, I'm not going to lie. You also get access to the Safari Concierge and Front Desk services, which includes but is not limited to event merchandise ordering and delivery service, grocery, ice, and supply ordering and delivery service, an on-site massage, and it says your go-to resource for all things Coachella. Now, massages are on a first-come, first-served basis, so you're going to want to get that early. You also, for that price, get access to the air-conditioned Safari Lounge, which has breakfast daily. It also has afternoon, like dinner, snacks, and stuff like that, all of which are free. Wi-Fi, festival live streaming. So when you're eating your food in there, you're not missing the festival. You can just watch it on the TVs there. And a cash bar. So that's nice. And you get air-conditioned restrooms and showers that only other Safari people are at, so they're not packed. For only $3,000.
Only.
Now, $3,000 is a lot of money, okay?
Yes.
But like low key, and this is where I don't know if I'm in too deep and I'm getting Coachella'd and like I'm just like a capitalist girly pop now who's willing to pay this, but like honestly, it's not that bad. Cause like on average, you're already spending like $1,500 to go normally, right? So for the price of two going normalies, you can have the greatest experience of your life at Coachella and never have to go again. Because you just go straight to the stages, you're front row for like every single act. You get free food, so you don't have to worry about buying the $30 chicken tenders and lemonade that genuinely exists and costs $30. You're good to go. You know, you have everything. You have air conditioned showers and restrooms. You have air conditioning in your place. You got, you know, the beds. You've got. What more could you need? So like, if you think about you're spending like $1,500 on like tickets and your housing to get there, but then you add up like the food you're gonna spend and like this, that, the other thing, like really you're probably already almost like spending $3,000, you know? So you might as well just spend the $3,000 on Safari and get the artist guest passes. What's your take?
My take is that's a lot of money. You still need a plane ticket.
I mean, you could drive.
To LA? Let me do the math.
Little road trip?
Hold.
I have checked right now. I can get a flight to LA for $160. That's not bad.
Yeah, you're in America.
That's not bad.
From where I am to LA, it is loading. A 39-hour drive.
I'm in a little road trip. You stop halfway, you know, stay in some motel somewhere. Try not to die.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that sounds...
You're not down for a little road trip?
In America?
You'll be fine.
The other thing is, why'd you not mention this when Harry Styles and Billie Eilish were both headlining? That's the only time I would have went. If Billie ain't gonna be there for more than 5 minutes, I ain't going.
Here's the thing, though. Billie's been there every year, and it's been like 3 years since she's been on the lineup, and she probably didn't do this year because she was touring, but like she's not gonna be touring next year. So next year, Billiechella.
No, I'm telling you, Olivia Rodrigo's probably gonna do it. Sabrina's probably gonna do it.
Olivia Rodrigo, Sabrina, Billie Eilish. We're getting Tate McRae, Chappell Roan, Fred again. We're getting fucking Skrillex. Everyone is going to be there next year. And I'm going to be there next year to witness it.
No, call me crazy. The year that Billie Eilish... Okay, wait, hold. The year that Billie Eilish and Harry Styles were live, the person that everyone hates, Kanye, was also headlining, I'm pretty sure. Is that the year that Fred again replaced him?
No. Fred again replaced Frank Ocean.
Hold,
yeah. I can't remember Kanye performing, though. Did he, like, pull out or something?
I don't remember that performance. If he did perform.
Oh, he did pull out, I think. Wait, because, yeah, that was when The Weeknd did it. Wasn't it? It was, like, The Weeknd and Swedish House Mafia. I swear.
That sounds right.
Yeah. I think so.
I don't know now. Intriguing.
But the year that Frank Ocean did it, it was Rage Against the Machine, Travis Scott, Frank Ocean. There was some Lana Del Rey. That's when Billie came out.
Last year. No. Who was last year?
Coachella 2024.
I'm confused.
Coachella 2024 was Lana Del Rey. Oh, wait, what did Billy? No,
Billy came out with
for
Lana Del
last
Rey.
year.
Yeah, and
When
then
did-
the year
what did
before
Billy-
that, she did Labyrinth.
Ah, that's it. Sorry, I got confused. I saw Lana there. But yeah, I think next year is going to be a banger. But that's all the camping and stuff. Now we get into the venue. Let's dive in to day one of Coachella. Did you
Lady Gaga! Claws up.
Did you watch anyone but Lady Gaga?
I didn't even watch Lady Gaga.
Fair enough. So,
But I did see clips and she kind of went crazy, and now I want to go to a Lady Gaga concert.
welcome to the Coachella breakdown, ladies and gentlemen. David D4 VD from 100 Thieves brought
I've
out.
seen him.
He brought out Jason the Ween. He backflipped and fell on his face.
John's seen Jason
He
in
had
IRL.
What did you say?
You've seen Jason.
Oh
in real
yeah.
life.
He backflipped and fell on his face. It was an interesting
Funny.
time for sure. Another notable set that day, Tyla. All right, there was a big debate between Tyla and Lisa because I believe.
Also, seen her last year. These two people were at Coachella last year. Everyone from this year goes to Coachella next year. Next
year is gonna be a fucking banger. Are you going or not? Like,
all I'm saying is that Billy, I can see Olivia headlining next year.
all right, if you want to come, you can come. All right, I'm gonna be in the desert next year. I'm just saying.
See, also one thing, if you guys don't know, John hates bugs.
But like, I feel like I'll be fine with it because like it just looks like paradise. I don't know. I'll be so like if there was bugs at Universal, like I wouldn't even care because Universal is like paradise. I think I would like this more than Universal, bro.
I would rather go to Disney.
Than Coachella?
Yeah.
But Disney, you can ride like 2 rides. Coachella, you can see like a bajillion artists perform.
Yeah, but I love Disney.
You haven't been.
Well, that's why I want to go. Anyways, it's day 2.
Tyla performed, and there was a big debate between Tyla and Lisa because I found out everyone on Twitter fucking hates Lisa. Oh my God, they're grilling her performance. And a lot of people are saying that she just used her background vocals and she didn't actually sing and she was lip syncing. Meanwhile, Tyla actually had good vocals, so they think that Tyla should have gotten the bigger spot rather than Lisa, although neither of them headlined. Now, Joe performed that day. In my opinion, Joe had the best billboard of Coachella.
Oh my God, the billboards! I forgot about them.
I think Joe had the best billboard.
What was his billboard? Explain it to the audio listeners, because it's the only platform we have it at.
Ironically, this is the hardest one to explain to the audio listeners.
Can you send so I can try?
No. Yeah, no, I can explain it. The billboard says it's pronounced Joe.
Oh, I see.
That's all it says. Now, the reason being is because it's DJO is his name. And, like, no one ever knows how to pronounce it, but his actual name is Joe Keery. So, really, it's just Joe.
From Stranger Things, yes. The
one
that goes, when I'm back in Chicago, I feel it. Another version of me. Sorry.
This is a really clever and funny billboard because when you look at it, it changes nothing. If you don't know how to pronounce it, you still don't know how to pronounce it. That's why it's funny. But if you know, you know.
You Joe.
Is that a billboard you're a fan of too?
I've seen better.
Okay. Whose billboard?
Sabrina Carpenter's.
She didn't perform this year.
Oh, we're talking about this year?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't seen anyone's.
Oh.
Like I said, Coachella kind of dead this year.
No, it was.
I haven't heard shit.
It was so. That's the thing. It was so dead this year, but it was so alive. That's how alive Coachella normally is that it was this alive and it's considered dead. So next year it's gonna be even crazier. Also that day they had Marina, they had Yeet, Glorilla, FKA Twigs, the Marias, Benson Boone performed that day.
These beautiful things that I had. guys, I am Benson Boone.
He performed. He announced his album. He brought out some old guy playing the guitar that everyone over the age of 40 was like super hyped on.
Yeah, a lot of people are hating Coachella audience for not knowing the guitars from Queen.
Yep, the guitars from Queen.
Yeah, I don't know them.
Respectfully, I don't give a fuck.
Even Benson Boone himself was shocked.
I don't give a fuck, and most people there probably also don't give a fuck. I inferred that it was the guitarist from Queen, because why else would you just bring out an old guy playing the guitar? But if I just look up and see an old white man playing the guitar, there's like 700 of those guys, and they're all famous. And then Missy Elliott performed, and Lady Gaga was the headline of night one. And Lady Gaga, I did not watch the entire performance because I'm not necessarily a Lady Gaga fan, but...
You're not a monster?
Is that what they're called?
Yeah.
But the set was really good.
Yeah, I've seen little clips of it, and I must say, probably the coolest set. And Lady Gaga knows how to do a performance. Mm-hmm. She might be one of the best Coachella sets. I didn't even watch it.
Controversially, though, or semi-controversially, not really. She did Bad Romance as her encore, but it took her 5 minutes, which a lot of people weren't a fan of. So she like stopped performing, and then 5 full minutes went by, and then she came back and she did Bad Romance.
Hi, Milo. I'm doing my podcast right now. I can't hang out. I'm sorry. Yes, I have seen that, but like, she just performed for like 2. Yeah, Milo. I'm doing my podcast.
Ask him what he thinks about Lady Gaga.
Milo, do you like? Are you a monster, Milo? Yeah. Yeah, I know. Dramatic, isn't it? I mean, if you're a real one, you knew she was coming back out, I guess. Because I saw a lot of people being like, oh, wait for Lady Gaga. But, like, that girl just performed for so long, but, like, give her a breather. Like, let her live.
I think overall it was like a 2-hour set or something. Which the Eras Tour will make you think is short. But that's a long time. But yeah. Oh, Lola Young also performed that day, who I didn't know who she was, and then I found out that she's that girl. I don't know if she has any other songs, but respect.
I've seen her live. She did perform other songs. I don't even know if she
was that song out yet? Yeah, I was gonna say.
So. Do I have a clip?
Day 2 though was my favorite day, personally. That day we had the likes of Yo Gabba Gabba perform.
Yeah.
People like Viagra Boys.
What?
I have no idea. I just read that for the first time. Jimmy Eat World performed. We had Gustavo Dudamel and the LA Philharmonic, whatever it's called, which during their performance, they did a rendition of Clarity by Zed, and Zed actually came out and played the piano with them, and that was pretty cool.
Yeah, you like them.
Japanese Breakfast performed. T-Pain had one of the best performances, because that guy, he just fucking loves to be on stage. When you're watching him, he's in like a full like steampunk outfit. He's doing like a bunch of random covers and shit. He was just a great time. Claro, my second favorite billboard, not because it was a good billboard, but because it got vandalized.
That's right, guys. Performed. John encourages vandalization.
Basically, so she came out with an album called Charm, and her billboard said like, get charmed at Coachella, or I just got charmed at Coachella, something like that. And people vandalized it so that at night, when there's white lights flashing on it, it says, I just got fucked at Coachella. And I thought that was funny. Or like, can't wait to get fucked.
You thought that they actually did that.
Yeah, I thought it was really clever, and then I found out that it was vandalized, and I found out that she supported it. And was like, yeah, this actually just fucking rules. So respect. She also brought out, in my opinion, the best guest to get brought out all Coachella, Bernie Sanders. Which,
yes, sir, Bernie.
Goddamn, did not expect that shit. All right, we all expected Billy to come out. We did not expect Bernie Sanders to come out. I'll tell you that. Charlie XCX was my highlight of the day, though. Overall,
don't have to guess the color of my underwear.
The way
know what I got go on down there.
The way that she commands a crowd without having anything on stage but her. Yeah, she runs Summer. It's just over. It's Brat Summer forever. But yeah, she had a really, really fun set. She brought out the fucking Avengers. She had Troye Sivan. She had Lord. She had Billie Eilish. All right. She had a great time. I also saw a clip of her, not at this festival, but at some other festival or something. I don't know when this was. It's probably an old clip, but she's performing and someone wanted to like trade sunglasses with her. And she took hers off and looked at them and said, "Sorry, these are Gucci. I can't trade." And then walked away. And honestly,
Slay.
I love her. The headline for that day, which is also very controversial, is Green Day.
Hey, Green Day was. I'm sorry. I'm just here to tell you that Green Day was the headline for Oshiga 2020.
And how did you feel about them headlining Oshiga?
I didn't go see them. We left.
Yeah. So the thing is, Green Day is big, and no one's saying Green Day is not big. But I feel like the crowd, and you know what? Their performance, I saw some clips. It was fine. It wasn't bad. They brought up a guy on stage and he played guitar, and that was pretty cool. But I feel like the crowd at Coachella more so resonates with watching a Charlie XCX perform than a Green Day in 2020.
Then they don't have to be there. They can leave.
I mean, yeah, that's fine. But
Thank you. That's my argument.
I feel like it was kind of like a misplay, you know?
Do you know what they did for Oshiga? They had Renee rap in between 3 metal sets in Chapel Row on the day of Green Day.
I thought you said their planning was good.
They're planning for stages of that they have one thing planned. I didn't say artists.
Just not who's playing. When.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just have constant music.
Now here's the thing though. Green Day was the headline, except Green Day wasn't the headline. Because apparently Travis Scott decided actually that he wasn't just designing the desert, he was going to headline that day. So Travis Scott took over headlining
and where
on
did
Saturday
he say
instead.
This?
I believe he posted it to his Instagram.
Oh, okay.
He was just like, I'm headlining Saturday.
How does Green Day feel about this?
I don't know. When you look at the poster, Green Day's headlining that day. It says Travis Scott designs the desert. When you actually go to Coachella, Travis Scott, he's headlining Saturday. He doesn't give a fuck. I watched some clips from his performance because unfortunately it started at like 3 a.m. EST and I was not staying up for that shit. It was okay. It was pretty good. It was fine. It's not my favorite. I'm not like crazy on Travis Scott. It was pretty good.
I don't listen to him.
Now, also something that happens on Saturdays at Coachella that I found out about is the Neon Carnival. If you don't know what the Neon Carnival is, it's basically an invite-only, extremely exclusive after party that happens at Coachella that's filled with celebrities and influencers that sometimes regular people can get into. But like you gotta get so lucky to be able to get into it. So for example, there was, I believe it was PacSun, had an activation on the way to Coachella if you were driving on the highway that you could stop, and there was like a store you could shop at and stuff like that. And then there was also a wheel that you could spin and get rewards. And they spun I saw this group of girls who spun the wheel and it landed on free tickets, and they got free tickets to the Neon Carnival. Now, the Neon Carnival is, like I said, an after party, but basically there's an open bar so you can just drink as much as you want. And there's a bunch of like festival rides and carnival games and stuff to play. And it looks like a fucking great time. And you're just walking around and you're like, oh shit, that's Billie Eilish. Oh shit, that's Charlie XCX. Oh shit, that's Paris Hilton. There's just celebrities everywhere and influencers everywhere. I saw another video where these girls bumped into Alex Earl. And then Alex Earl, after talking to them for a little bit, she's like a influencer.
Oh, okay.
Alex Earl, after talking to them for a little bit, decided that she was just going to bring them to the Neon Carnival, and she just walked them in, and they got to go to it just because they bumped into an influencer and started talking to her. So Alex Earl, please take me to the Neon Carnival next year. Thank you. I want to go so bad.
See, and then this is my counter argument to be a W Doubter. It's already so late. and like you're exhausted from the day.
Whoa,
like,
speak for yourself.
Okay, you'll be exhausted. You're in the heat.
Whoa,
you're
speak
jumping.
for
You're
yourself.
I'm telling you,
you'll be exhausted.
It's after all of the. Probably what is it after Travis at 3 a.m.
I don't know if it was after Travis or like kind of like during. I forget.
All I'm saying is that it's so late. You're not going to be there for more than 10 seconds, I feel like.
It took place at 10 p.m.
Oh. Alright, never mind.
Also, Coachella doesn't start until 4 p.m. the next day. Like, there's...
Yeah.
Like, you can sleep in. There's plenty of time.
Yeah, but you'll be too tired getting wired. I mean...
I
too
think
busy
you're...
staying up getting wired. I don't like drinking.
I think you're just old. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm tired. I had a nap today.
But then on Sunday...
Are you okay? Hello?
One moment.
John can't speak up about what happened on Sunday due to the government. Hello, my name's Mckenzie. I apologize if I've been yapping a lot this episode. I have a headache. Which is, like, not really fair, because I'm just a girl trying to live my life. But it is what it is, you know?
And you could have been a girl living your life on Sunday at Coachella seeing snow strippers, because...
What?
I don't know. I like picking out these random people who I don't know. But, yes, Sunday at Coachella, we had the likes of... I'm scanning the list until I see someone that I know. Ty Dolla $ign, who I did not watch. Shabuzi, who I clicked onto the stream while Shabuzi was performing. And he was
he's going to be at
my
Coachella. My Coachella. My version of Coachella. Oshega.
He was performing the only song I know by him, a bar song Tipsy, and then his set ended. So I thought that was really funny. There was Sammy Vergi, who's a DJ who I watched. He had an amazing set. There was Chase and Status, or Chase and Status, because they're British, who brought out Stormzy, which I thought was really hype. Biba Doobie was a banger. Jenny was pretty good. Then my personal set of the weekend. Zed
Weekend
from Valorant.
was there? Oh. You said set of the weekend? Get it?
Now,
because like the weekend?
Yeah, I get it. Yeah,
artist?
Abel, yeah, that guy, yeah.
Yeah. Who the fuck are you talking about?
Zed from Valorant. The guy who has the gun that goes doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Oh, did he play that?
He didn't play that, but...
Oh.
I didn't realize how many fucking bangers Zed has, bro.
I swear you said Fortnite.
I mean, he has songs in Fortnite.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Because he made Clarity, he made Stay, he made The Middle, he made Break Free with freaking Ariana Grande. He made freaking everything, bro. This guy made bangers on bangers on bangers, and he was playing the bangers, and the crowd was singing the bangers. The crowd was singing like crazy. I think if I went and saw Zed during all of the videos that I see, if I saw Zed, I think I would have just floated up to heaven and just died right there and been happy. And I'm not even that big of a Zed fan, but like, damn, he's just got bangers. And then to cap off the night,
didn't see a single thing about Daehui.
Then there was Megan Thee Stallion. And then
I did see her. Apparently, she got kicked off stage because she went over her time slot.
Oh.
I don't know for sure. I didn't check the VOD. I just heard it. So don't take it from me.
And then there was Post Malone, who I stayed up and I did watch. And Post Malone was an interesting one. Because if you don't know, Post Malone's most recent album was country. Right? So Post Malone came out country. And he sang one of his country songs. And he had a country band. And he had country background singers. Okay?
Uh-huh.
The problem with this is then he performed his, like, bangers that aren't country, but they were being played by a country band with country background singers. So he's singing Sunflower, and the singer's like, "You're a sunflower." And they just don't get the same effect that, like, Sway Lee hits, you know? Like, all of the songs just sounded kind of off and, like, weird, and I wasn't a huge fan, but he's a really nice guy, so I'll give him second best set because he was just happy to be there, man.
So
He just
what's
kept
top
thanking
3?
He kept thanking the crowd and giving hearts and stuff, and yeah, he was just a nice guy. Top 3, I'm already gonna knock Post Malone down. He's not my number 2. Number 1 is gonna be Zed because, damn, that guy's got bangers, bro. Number 2 is gonna be Claro because she played Bags. And then number 3, even though I didn't really watch it, I'm gonna give it to Lady Gaga just because what I
No
have
Charlie?
watched. Charlie, if I'm going off my own, just personal, Charlie's number 3. If I'm giving Lady Gaga points for a good performance because she did like the chess thing and where she was like battling her like old self. And stuff like that, then I give it to her. But off pure like what I listen to, it's Zed, Claro, Charlie.
Interesting. I didn't watch it, so I can't get my ratings. However, I am going to do my predictions of who's going to headline next year. I think it's going to be Olivia Rodrigo. It'd be real good if it was Olivia Rodrigo and then Sabrina Carpenter. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do Olivia Rodrigo, Sabrina Carpenter, and then I feel like we need a male. Not Fred again.
Okay. He was in talks to headline this year. Just saying.
Okay, cool for him. I don't think it's gonna be him. I think it's gonna be. Let me go look at my Spotify. Go to. Do you want to say yours?
I think it's gonna be Fred again, Olivia Rodrigo, and then Chapel Roan. And I think maybe we'll get.
Do you think has there ever been an all girls thing? Because honestly, it could be Olivia, Doechii, Sabrina.
I don't know if Doechie's headline material yet.
Oh, okay. Chapel? No, I don't think Chapel would be it.
I mean, maybe I'm underselling Doechii. I think Doechie's great, but I don't know if Doechie's at like headline level. She's not even headlining Osheaga this year.
Fair, valid.
And that's not Coachella, you know.
Bad Bunny. That's the first person I saw that I was like, I could see him headline.
That would be an interesting one. Because he headlined like 2 years ago or 3 years ago.
Oh fuck,
something.
Did he? Shit.
I think, or maybe it wasn't headline. Coachella lineup 2023. Yeah, Bad Bunny was with Frank Ocean.
Fuck.
It was Bad Bunny, Blackpink, Frank Ocean that year.
Okay. Top songs.
Do you know any men? Name a man.
My boyfriend.
All right, Nick is headlining Coachella next year, guys.
Yeah, let's go. I don't think Teddy Swims is gonna do it. I don't think The Weeknd's gonna do it. I don't think Baby No Money's gonna do it.
Baby No Money headline Coachella would be crazy. It'd be such a jump.
Shawn Mendes. No, it's too chill. And he's kind of dead. I could see, maybe Selena Gomez and Betty Blanco.
Yeah, a little duo headline.
But he doesn't sing. He'd just be there.
I mean, maybe he'll show off his secret voice. What if we get Justin Bieber? Oh,
he is a child.
I love Justin Bieber.
What the fuck? Who makes music? The 1975, sure.
Ooh, okay.
Yep. Sabrina Carpenter, Olivia Rodrigo, the 1975. What a group.
Your refusal to say Fred again has been noticed.
Yeah. That's your choice. He headlined in 2 recently, even though it wasn't planned.
Yeah, but it's like he like didn't headline because he like trio shared it, you know. But this would be like just him headlining.
Nah, no, it wouldn't be him.
Fair enough.
Anywho, that was Coachella. Wait, is there more?
Yeah. No, I just want to say I really want to go next year.
I'm broke, but who knows? Maybe if a brand wants to fly me out, you know, hit me up. matchadbusiness@gmail.com. I'll go.
Or sponsor the podcast and send us both.
True, real. We just got an hour up from just not even being there. We'll do a live one there.
Yup.
But thank you so much for listening to our Coachella 2025 review. I think
I didn't even get into everything because I felt like I was yapping too much. But
no, you good.
There's fucking speakeasies at Coachella with secret passwords, bro. That shit gets deep.
I don't know shit about Coachella this year.
That shit gets deep.
Make Coachella great again.
What?
Coachella fell off. Bring back flower crowns. There was a lot of drama about outfits. That's all I know. I didn't look into it. But we'll call it a day because I need to sneeze really badly. So thank you so much for listening. That reminds me, we are here every single week with a new episode. And we'll be back again with a normal episode, not focused only on Coachella, next week.
Yep.
Anything else to say?
No, that's it.
Okay. Bye-bye.